The North remembers.
How every character had a bad ending in Game of Thrones. Arya Stark. Unfortunately, a lot of characters had bad endings, including extras. Is that possible? Theon Greyjoy is like an asshole, but then the murder of children. Still one of those characters that I like because he completely has a character arc.
Oh, definitely.
He dies redeemed, saving Bran, one of the most injured by him. The problem is that dear Bran, all powerful, just said, "You can go die from me, yeah?" 2 minutes later, Arya kills the Night King. And yeah, Theon just died.
The death count needs to go up, man.
Yeah, he just dies as a good man, yeah, but we totally forget about his meeting with his sister, Yara, and even the confrontation with his uncle, Euron.
There's no real closure to their family story.
Our dearest next character.
Meera Reed. D&D kind of forgot about her.
Stop! Oh my God.
She and her brother dedicated their own lives to helping Bran become the Three-Eyed Raven. Her brother literally died to save Bran. Bran's just like, yeah, thanks.
That's all you forgot to say.
I don't think she was like expecting a reward or anything, but some gratitude. When the whole North is coming together to fight the Night King, no one mentions the House Reed again.
They are like, forget about this because
We don't know what to do with them.
we have Bran. After going through hell, at least he becomes a warg and a green seer, so we see a hope in his life. And with this, the Three-Eyed Raven, we hope he has a great upcoming destiny. Meanwhile, we have the Great War.
Which, let me just add, is the sole purpose of the Three-Eyed Raven's existence.
So we hope to see Bran do something. And he says, Bran does nothing and becomes king of the Sixth Kingdom for no reason. But does not make any sense because he said,
I can never be lord of anything.
And he said that in season 8, so...
even extras had a marvelous character arc.
You saw that with the Dothraki and Sullied armies before? Guess whose army we're talking about now? The Northmen! Woo! They are obeying their king in the north, loyal to him, and they are literally risking their lives for humanity. Now they are killing unarmed people. Northmen do have a tradition of keeping prisoners, so it's not like they're, oh, we don't keep prisoners. Yes, you do, shut up. They are harming people in King's Landing, like
Why not?
literally civilians, and raping women.
That's incredibly necessary in the first hour of battle.
And not only that, when Jon Snow tries to stop them, they go against their king.
I'm thinking about Melisandre, a mysterious sorceress. Talking about the Lord of Light and the prophecy.
Don't get me started!
We know Melisandre is powerful.
And we know the Lord of Light is somewhat real.
In the Great War, we expect some real shit happening. Could we see Lord of Light? Could Azor Ahai be finally real? So we hope Melisandre has a great job in this battle.
Oh yes.
Thanks to her, they don't run to her deaths blindly.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
is that all she did?
No, she lied to the trench. I suppose Azor Ahai could be Arya. That also is not confirmed, so we get a limbo of nothing.
Melisandre then she dies.
Yeah.
What is our next meal?
Gendry Rivers, which is ridiculous because it should be Gendry Waters because he was born in King's Landing. But okay, let's forget about that. He is that boy that grew up basically an orphan, hating royalty and noblemen, and just wanting to feel like he belongs somewhere. His journey leads him to Arya, and he does find a family with her.
I can be your family.
He gets brought back to help with the Great War. That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
And he finds Arya again. That's awesome. Finds again a place where he feels like he belongs. He discovered before he was a Baratheon, and Daenerys claims him not a bastard anymore. If he's a Baratheon, he could be an heir to the Iron Throne. But how does he end up as a nobleman? The middle of everything he always hated. He doesn't go with Arya, that basically is his found family, exploring the world. Now, Gendry that just wanted a family is completely alone in a castle.
Dear Arya, she had a good arc.
But was it really what was set up for her character?
No, she's a Stark, so she basically had an awful childhood. After running all her life, she earns with shaken
A
heart.
faceless assassin. She killed the whole house Frey. That showed her abilities as a faceless assassin. That was really cool. And a really promising start, huh?
She finally was risking names from her revenge list. When she finally reunites in Winterfell with her family, you think, oh, they are going to be great!
Sure, Jan.
For me, at least, when I see Arya and Sansa getting a little bit... I was like, seriously?
You'd think they would value family more now.
Why are you so... Oh, I don't like you, Daenerys.
It's not like Arya idolizes warrior women. It's not like she would completely love a queen that has dragons. If Daenerys is willing to go all the way up to the north to fight with them, that should say everything about her.
When she kills the Night King.
Yes! I thought when she was killing the Night King that she would die. It's going to take a big sacrifice to kill him. But I was wrong. They know she could kill the Night King, the biggest threat. Why didn't they just send her anyway to kill Cersei?
Stop, we need a battle, a big badass, a battle.
And also we need to make Daenerys mad, so okay, that explains it all.
Stops wanting revenge like, revenge is bad. So she, okay.
Thank you.
Her two biggest motivators were avenge the Starks because she can't be with her family. If she gave up on revenge, she will obviously decide to finally be with her family.
After that marvelous decision, we have her being a true Stark.
I literally spent the last years trying to get back to my family. Now that I can, I'm just going to go away now. Bye!
And that's the end of our dear Arya Stark.
What's west of Westeros?
No faceless man payoff, no killing Cersei, no being with her family, no absolutely nothing. Do you know who showed up out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Edmure Tully! Huh. He was a ridiculous person. He was so selfish and egocentric, but he was made a war prisoner and he had to make some sacrifices for his child. He became a better man. When we see him and he is going to speak up, we think he learned his lesson. He's going to make Catelyn proud and he's going to defend her daughters. What does he do? Not that. He's like, you know what? I fought so much. I should be king. Sansa has to tell him, uncle, shut up. They went through the trouble of bringing him back just to ruin his character arc.
Yeah. So Sansa.
Maybe where she ended up was actually good, but the way she got there, oh boy, do we have some things to say.
She was just an innocent girl. She survived Joffrey, marriage with Tyrion,
Cersei, and Littlefinger, you know.
She played the Game of Thrones as a child. When she finally frees her home Winterfell from fucking Ramsay, Sansa does really have a great character arc. Until that moment, oh, I needed to be like raped and
Oh my
stuff.
god.
So I could become a woman like now. She's a capable leader. Until everyone starts being, I don't like Daenerys, just...
She knows the value of allies. And when she has the biggest ally, who she should treasure, she's just like, no, I won't trust you.
What if there's someone else? Someone better?
Even though Jon loves you, but I have no regard for Jon's feelings anymore. I don't care about family, I only care about my personal power. It's for us Stark, yeah, we know.
Sansa tells Tyrion that Jon Snow is a Targaryen. Betrays his trust.
Yes, oh my god.
Just gossiping, come on.
Keeping my family's secrets? I don't think so.
She is the Queen of the North. Why does she want to be separated from her brother Bran?
Sansa became just like Cersei and Littlefinger, with no Stark honor. The biggest threat to ever face humanity, the North. He's thousands of years old, all-powerful. He has a massive army of the dead. He has a dead dragon. And the Long Night has happened before. We've seen him do so much. He just promises that it's going to be so epic. How can they even defeat him?
The Night King planned all his moves very carefully.
Yes.
We think that exposing Night King to Bran in the core of Winterfell, we think is the best strategy ever, because it's invincible.
That makes sense. If Dragonfire didn't kill him, what can kill him?
Yeah, let's expose myself.
My
belly because it's my soft point.
What a loss of potential. Night King, the biggest enemy of the mankind. Valyrian steel dagger kills him. He dies like that. So, and everyone of his army. So,
Biggest villain ever. No one really knows his motivation.
yeah.
Bran says something about him being like the memory of the living and the Night King wanting to kill that.
He wants to erase this world, and I am its memory.
But why?
To be-
Why is he obsessed with killing everyone? Why did the children of the forest create him? How isn't his army full of animals and creatures and myths?
We have a dragon. It's everything that matters.
Oh yeah, that's probably what they thought. I mean, don't they have like dire wolves but death? That would be cool to fight with ghosts! Ooh, and Nymeria comes to help. The Night King becomes just a one-dimensional villain. He's supposedly a metaphor for global warming. People need to stop with their stupid wars and come together and fight this.
If they get past the wall and we're squabbling amongst ourselves, we're finished.
Cersei was right. Why should she bother? They defeated him with no problems.
God.
We should have had at least one season with full blown out war with the death. And we got nothing. Who is left to talk about in Arya Stark?
Jon Snow. He a renegade all his life. He found this place in the wall. And he's the one that starts to battle the death.
And he does what no one did before. He unites the Night's Watch with the Wildlings. Unfortunately, he's killed. But then Melisandre brings him back. Jon Snow is destined for great things. Otherwise, why would he be resurrected, right? From Lord Commander, he becomes the King in the North. The Great War comes and he does not kill the Night King. Wasn't that his whole purpose? Even if he didn't kill the Night King, I think we all thought he would have some really important part in that. He wouldn't just resurrect someone to have a reunion.
He was resurrected to make a little bit of a problem around being a Targaryen, you know? At least he could be next king. Jon Snow is not a fucking agency, no great dialogue. He doesn't even have the respect of his own man. He loves Daenerys, but doesn't try to make things another way.
She's becoming suspicious and she's nervous, and he does nothing to try to calm her down and appease her. The only thing he says is, "You're my queen." Like, that solves anything? If it wasn't enough betraying her trust when he told his secret to his siblings after Daenerys begged him not to, he then goes and just kills her.
While kissing her.
There's no trial. I mean, he doesn't even give her a chance to defend herself. So dishonorable. That's not Jon Snow. He goes to the wall. We see him just go with a free fall. You really are not sure if he's going to leave with them or go back to the wall. But anyway, he goes and stays exactly where he kind of began. There's something different. He doesn't have his honor anymore. He wasn't the King in the North, Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, King of Westeros, the priest that was promised. He's not even Jon Snow in the end. It's in character with what the show became. Every character ended up being either what they hated or just a shell of what they used to be.
If you agree with us, tell us in the comments below. If you like this rant, please like.
Who do you think had a worse ending
to
round up here House Stark? From season 1, what we saw was all the Stark children being separated by the cruelty of war and all those reasons. The Starks don't end up together. After everything they went through, the Stark family deserved to stay together at the end. I had hopes until the very last episode. They were looking for a conclusion and they got one. Well, farewell.
We're sisters of the Geek.
Thank you for watching.